Hello, bonjour, guten Morgen. So, I don't know why the hell I'm going live, but here I am. If anyone has built a farm castle, please join the 420 Farm Alliance. And don't forget to donate to the Royal City every day. I'm outside right now in my backyard. My aunt asked me to take her dogs out, so. Oh, I already sent him today. But that's how you do it. Choose from one of those three. I guess I can go over one of my strategies. Well, one of my gameplay strategies. Alright, so first let me show you the skill reset. If you go to shop and you go to other, I believe it's other. Yeah, player skill reset. Costs 1,000 gems. What it's used for is your lord skills. So as you see, I've invested all of my lord skills so far into development. Why? Because we're in the development stages right now, unless you got money. So basically, this is the route I take. Okay, and the reason I went the food route because I just do not want to be without resources to build my army, for one, and for two, I got that ring which reduces the cost of wood for building, so I really don't need to go the wood route. But my goal is to take this stamina route. Okay, so the reason for this is if you don't want to really mine a lot, mine for resources, then you don't have to. That's why I said yesterday that I believe the elite mines are really overrated. They're overrated. I mean, they do have their benefits, don't get me wrong. They're not there for no reason, but I just feel they're overrated. Doing it the way I'm showing you right now makes it to where you don't have to mine, you know? Of course, you'll want to mine a little bit, but like, here's how you do it. Which reminds me, I should have mentioned this on the farms yesterday. When you're doing into phase 2, if you need to review the farms, I believe the live stream is available now. But when you're gathering your resources from these mines, you want to activate your boosts. You want to activate your VIP too as well, if you can. But the boost, the gather boosts, okay, you want to activate that when you do have to mine. Alright, so you want to really get out there, get as much as you can and come back. And get it in a hurry. But at the same time, my point is, though, is that if you are, hold on a second. Oh, and by the way, look, notice how I'm attacking level 11 monsters. I'm a level 9 castle. I have 10,000, almost 11,000 level 2, tier 2 cavalry. Remember what I've been saying. You don't really need anything else right now. And as far as cavalry is concerned, cavalry really isn't that useful until you get them upgraded to like a higher level, a way higher level. Maybe 8, 7 or 8, tier 7 or 8. So, anyway, so basically, so this is basically what I wanted to show you is the development there, and the monster attack speed and the stamina recovery. Now, doing it this way gives you, like, you can log on once in the morning. I know this is really nerdy, but hey, I'm a nerd, I don't care. You can log on once a morning and use all your stamina, and then log on like 2 or 3 more times in that one day with full stamina. So it also increases your experience, your Lord experience, which also in turn gives you even more skill points. Now again, up here, let me see here. Right there. So when I'm ready to actually go out and use my castle to fight with, what I'll do is I'll reset my points and I'll devote them all to war. The war tab. And basically, and then when I'm done fighting, I'll reset my skills again and put them all back into development. So yeah, you gotta be conservative and wise on how you spend your resources, even when it comes to when you're spending money on the game. So, you can even increase your stamina even more if you keep practicing this, you know, going back and forth from development to war to development to war. Now, after you get enough skill points, you might want to consider getting, like, maybe here and there once in a while, like maybe when we start getting a lot of members in our territory and we're having to defend a lot, you'll want to at least invest enough skill points into the war tab to get the recall, the instant recall, and then take the rest of them and put them into development. And so I would say I got 40 skill points now. It's going to take 11, 12, stop! It's going to take 12 more skill points before I fulfill my goal of getting to at least there for now. That's 12. Stop! Stop! So that's like 3 more Lord levels I have to get up to, which I'll be at about maybe castle level 11. So my point is that when I get to that point, then I'll probably start thinking about putting some into the war, just so I can have the recall. I mean, that can come in a lot of handy for different circumstances. But if you're really concentrating on development, it's wise, especially at the beginning, like right now, to put them all into development. And especially on your farm castles, you definitely want to invest it into development. So, let's see here, what else? I'm not going to open up the chats or my mailbox, just because then it becomes public. So, I'm trying to think of something else I'd like to share with you guys. Here's a good thing to know. When you're picking your beast, okay, now this might upset some of you, but don't fret. You can change it. Here, let me stop my research real quick. I don't have much money right now. Oh, but let me show you guys real quick before I go on. Because if you do the way I'm showing you guys, as far as what to invest your Lord skill points into, you're gonna find yourself, if you have this kind of time on your hands, you're gonna find yourself being able to attack a massive amount of monsters. And I already told you that you wouldn't have to mine that much. So if you look at what I've got so far, that's my resource bank. Okay, like, that's just from attacking monsters. And I haven't even been attacking a really bunch. But I mean, you'll get to it to the point to where you've got over 1,000 different, 1,000 crates of different types, 3,000, 10K, 5K. And you'll have more than enough to upgrade to the next level. But, so basically, I have a little bit of resources. I want to get this up to par right quick. You gotta have income. Alright, the beast. Okay, so I may briefly go over the type of attack formula you'll want, but I really prefer not to right now because, like I said, we are in the development stage of the realm. So you don't want to concentrate on offense right now. You want to concentrate on defense, which is a different type of army. If you're wanting to build an offense army and go out and, fight with your castle, then you're going to want to get strategic with your formula and the types of troops you use. If you're wanting to build an army as a reinforcement army, which is always good to have if you start getting bored with not knowing what types of troops to build next, build your reinforcement army, then you want to definitely stay strategic, and by putting you want to have like a meat shield. Like, you want to send a bunch of infantry and then put some archers and magi in the background. But I'll tell you right now, I personally prefer a lot of archers because archers are really good for defense. But anyways, let me get back to this. So depending on what type of army you're going to use for offense, okay, and the reason I say it this way and give it this context is because this is going to be like your primary money machine, right? Your offense army, I mean, you can have an offense army, you can have a gathering army, you can have a reinforcement army, you can have a defense army, you can have whatever you want, which defense and reinforcement is pretty much the same thing. However, kind of not, depending on how you look at it. But your offense army is going to be your primary army. It's going to be your go-to. Because depending on what type of army you're going to use is going to govern what type of beast you should have. So let me just basically explain to you. Hey! Are you kidding me? Hey! Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm in trouble. Come on. Alright, so I gotta finish this stream in a few minutes. Teddy! Come here. Come on. Come here! You know what? I ain't got time for you. Sorry, he must have just jumped it.
Oh yeah, if you came in and
I just noticed because Romeo was wanting to jump it. He was wanting to tag along. That's exactly what that was all about. Whew. Boy, that was scary. Alright, let's see here. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go inside. Woo! Man. Alright. Alright. Come here. Baby. Yeah. Alright, so sorry guys, girls. Alright, so basically, real quick, in a nutshell, I'm going to be using a Magi formula. And basically, it's going to be a more focus on my Magi. Like, they're going to be my strongest troop. So, because of that, this is the best beast to use with the Magi formula. So, let me see here. Like, you can just tell, I mean, I know this is a real generic validation, but you can just tell it's made for, it's a unicorn, man. It's a freaking, you know, it's a magical beast. I was looking for a lot more skills, but I guess so it hints off you're gonna be fight if you're gonna fight with like archers. I don't even remember what the other beasts are, but you know, look it up, man. You'll see what I'm talking about. I used to use the dragon a lot because I didn't know this, and then I changed to Pegasus ever since I found this out. But you can do some online research to get into the details about that, because I can't tell you. I can just tell you in general, they each have a specific skill that is more compatible with one way of fighting than with another. You know, so like, if I'm not mistaken, if you're going to be using like some sort of infantry technique, or you want to put more of a meat shield on your attacking army or whatever, then you want to use the dragon. And the panda, I think, is if you're going to be using a lot of archers. That really ruffled my skin. We've got this big black dog, and he's a big teddy bear, but we've been having to watch him when we take him out in the backyard, because he's been jumping the fence, and we ain't had the money to fix the fence. So basically, I noticed that one of the other dogs were like looking over the fence, acting like he was wanting to jump it. So that's when it dawned on me that Kane had gotten out, and that really ruffled my feathers. But again, I'm not gonna go into to offense related stuff, but I will go into one more defense tactic, just to give you all that are new to this a little bit of a good taste of how you can use strategy in this game in your gameplay. Alright, so basically, let's say hold on a second, let me get out here and let me send this. I'm trying to always use this spent. Always try to spend my stamina as soon as possible. Okay, so let's say C or Q an alert pops up and someone's sending an attacking army to him. Alright, now when you see that, it's going to show in the alliance battles how far away, who it is, where they're coming from, you know, so on and so forth. So basically, here's the deal. Your embassy is going to give you a capacity of how many reinforcements your castle will be able to hold. Now here's the trick. If you time your reinforcements to arrive at the castle that you're wanting to reinforce, if you send them to arrive at the same time that the attacker arrives, then they're used and the embassy capacity amount is canceled out. So it's a little trick, right? It's a little loophole. So basically, you could reinforce a castle with 100,000 troops, even if your embassy is only capable of holding 20,000 reinforcements. The reason is because everybody has to they have to time it right. It's easy to do. Let's say there's another 60 seconds before he's going to get attacked. Okay, so I'm going to go to reinforce. Look at the bottom right hand corner and it says it's going to take 28 seconds for my army to arrive there. 28 seconds. So what I do then is I go back and I watch and I wait until that time limit goes down to about 30 seconds. And then I exit out and I send my reinforcements real quick. And then that way they arrive at the same time. So that's a really important strategy to know, and people use it all the time, especially in offense attacks. It's called a TA, time attack. I know of it by a couple different names. Speed attack, time attack. But that's all I'm going to basically talk about, I guess. And if any of you have any questions, I don't know, I just got bored and wanted some company. So, let me know if you need any help or would like me to go into a subject that would be beneficial to you. And you can hit me up in the game. Send me a message privately, so that I don't have to go looking for it in a bunch of buried messages. You send it to me private and I'll get it. Alright, thanks. Peace.